Alright, so right now we're going to cover the first basic round kick out of the 3 different parts, okay? So we're going to start with the regular right leg round kick to the body. Alright, so 3 different steps I want to take. The first one is I want to come at an angle with my front leg, and it doesn't have to be a big step, just about a foot length away. Alright, so that's the first part. I want to step out, not forward. So I step out at my angle. As I do that, my lead hand is going to drop. As my lead hand drops, right hand comes across my face. This is the first part of the windshield wiper phase. This is what you're going to use to generate power. Okay, so again, I step off, lead hand drops, right hand comes across my face. Okay, this is getting me ready for that power, and it's also protecting me from getting those counter strikes with the punches to my chin. So as I step out and I start my windshield wiper motion, I want to make sure that I step out and only the ball of my foot is touching the ground, because I'm going to use that to pivot. It's also going to help me generate power. So I'm out, I push off my back leg, rotate my hip, pivot my left foot, and I also want to make sure that I rotate my shoulder. So slow motion, step 1, step 2. Okay. When I do my windshield wiper back up, left hand is going to come to my temple, right hand is going to cut all the way down. This is going to give me more power, as opposed to just keeping my hands up like this. Okay. So I step, hand drops, comes across my face, and I throw my kick. Make sure you keep good posture and you're not leaning back. Keep an eye on my lead leg foot too. That's going to pivot, as well as my hip and shoulder. So again, just like that. Now Scott Keller's going to go. He steps, boom, right to the body and back to the position. Remember this, every time you start a kick, you always want to finish where you're at. So if I start like this, I want to finish here. I don't want to throw my kick and land forward out of my fighting position. I step, I kick with my shin, and back down. Hands come right back to my face. Okay. I want to make sure too also that when I hit, I want to hit with my shin. That's going to be a harder bone of my body as opposed to the foot. And I want to make contact with the bottom of my ankle to the top of my shin, right below the knee. So at a different angle, it's right here. I step and back up. I can also do this with the post, and we're going to get to later on what the post is going to be used for, but right now you're going to use it to kind of gauge your distance. If he tries to counterattack, I have that hand there to kind of stop him. So I'll do it with the post this time. Steps are going to be exactly the same. Step out, start my windshield wiper phase, but instead of this hand cutting down, I'm going to keep it out directly in front of his face. Just like that. Scott Keller goes, post, post. And the targets you can hit here on the ribs, also like to hit up here really good too, because then you can, when your partner starts throwing punches, it's going to hurt him a lot. You can also go to the leg. When I kick to the leg, I want to make sure instead of bringing my posture up, that I come down a little bit. I'm going to crunch forward. So when I go to the leg, the motions are exactly the same. So, oh, I'm coming down. And notice that I'm not snapping my leg. I want to lock my leg in position as I throw the kick. Go. Then I go back to the body with the post. Or I can cut all the way down for full power.